Well, these are two very different human beings. Senator Jackson was the guy who had prune juice and worked out every day, went to the gym at the Senate gym, and Magnuson was known more for having a cocktail in the afternoon than ever going to the gym in his later years. But they got along. They were personally they were good work. They worked well together, and both being Scandinavian, but also they were two of the most powerful men in the United States Senate, and they both were stronger because of each other. So it was a very positive relationship, and I can remember one time Senator Jackson came down and Magnuson was having his vodka with a couple ice cubes, and Jackson says, "Maggie, you got to get down to the gym more often." And Maggie says, "Well, show me what you do, Scoop." So Scoop gets down and does a few push-ups on the floor, seriously. And of course, this got big-time laughter from Magnuson. But and of course, at the funeral, Magnuson stands over the casket and says, "I never thought it would be you." Which he never thought he would outlive Scoop Jackson, because Scoop was known for, to being a fitness person, and of course, this aneurysm is something it's inherited, I think. So it was such a shock to everyone, and when Scoop died, just because it was so unexpected, and having just come back from China, 4 days before, talking to Deng Xiaoping, and then the shoot down of the Korean airliner by the Russians. So, but they had a good relationship. They weren't social friends, but they were allies. They worked together. They got a lot of things done. We lost one. I was the staff person on it for almost both offices, and that was the supersonic transport. But as it turned out, it was better to lose, because the Concorde never was a success, and Boeing would have had to have subsidy after they had said they didn't need to have subsidy. So that was maybe our biggest loss. But as it turned out, it was from a policy perspective, was the right. We didn't need to do it, and Boeing was relieved not to have to do it. So.